Yeah, so that like I just want to deep down into this point like which we brought up, freelancing. Like what's that for, like how to, you know, that the person who is doing freelancing, like how to solve that problem. Like is there any way to position yourself, because there's someone like him, he's like 23-year-old, 24-year-old, right? So he doesn't know like how to position themselves, because he just started, he don't know the experience, he don't know ki how to, you know, position myself. So is there any how you, like you are into services,
You have to
so
go through a phase of, see, first of all, you don't know what you're worth yourself.
yeah.
You have a industry benchmark of people who have been doing this for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. So an IT professional who starts out gets paid 10 to 15 lakhs a year. In the second phase of their 5, they go to 30 lakhs, then they go to 50 lakhs, then they go to 75. So there is a 5 year bracketing there, which happens. Now in freelancing, there's no guarantee.
There is no guarantee.
But in freelancing, there is pedigree, which means the orbits that you are roaming in, who are the people you are working with, and what is your perceived value in their eyes. So if you are working with, let's say, people at the entry level chain, their budgets for what you do will be, say, 2,000 rupees an hour. You get into certain higher levels of orbits, their budgets for what you do become 10,000 now. But they expect you to carry that level of equipment. They expect certain level of professionalism. Then you get into someone who charges 1 lakh per hour. It's like a tailor. You can go to a tailor here and get your clothes made in 2,000 bucks. He'll make you a suit if you want.
Yeah.
It's not that his suit doesn't, he has 30 years experience. He also makes a good suit. But then your Manish Malhotra will charge you 2 crores for a wedding suit.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah, that's
So the difference is pedigree. He has just, both of them have degree, but he has built his pedigree. He's built you already know who he is when you enter the shop. So his image, your perception of him is very different. So as a freelancer, it takes time to build that body of work where the audience already knows you before you enter the. That level takes a little time. So you have to build your body. You have to showcase that much work. It's not just showing, oh, look at these 25 videos I've shot. Okay, fine. But who are you networking with? Which is why people do MBAs from big universities. Because they borrow pedigree from those names. They meet people.
I worked with this X person.
Not only worked with, it's actually you have brainstormed with. You know them and they know you, more importantly. So that's why they have recommendations on LinkedIn. So today, if I have to search you, I will go online. Where will I go? I'll go to LinkedIn professionally. What's the first thing? Now you researched me on LinkedIn. It just goes to show. Now when you saw my LinkedIn, you assumed, this guy has some pedigree. Why? Because you saw a bunch of logos there. All I'm saying is the world has come down to 30 seconds of analyzing.
Yeah. It's like a highlighting part.
So below my name, if you see a LinkedIn heat map, as they call it on social media, you'll first see the banner, you'll see the photo, and then you'll see those 4 lines below my name. That summarizes everything you need to know. And you made a perception, oh shit, this guy must be expensive. Then when you walk in here and I can say any number I want, if you can't afford it, I won't feel bad because I know that you can't afford it. Because there are enough people in my mind who can afford what I do. So I don't get offended anymore. But there is an age where when you're coming of age as a freelancer, there's a lot of offense there because you're bringing passion.
Passion and with the context also, like.
But just because you're passionate doesn't mean your perceived value has to be what you think, because your competency hasn't been established. It's only your passion that you're selling. Passion has no value in the real world because people want, मुझे क्या मिलने वाला है? ठीक है भाई, तू पैशनेट है, अच्छा है तेरे लिए, पर मुझे क्या मिलने वाला है? वो काम मैंने देखा नहीं है. So it's that shift from your passion will always be there. I'm assuming you find passion. Once you found your passion, then establishing credibility takes time. You can borrow credibility using qualifications. You can borrow it using contacts also. But finally what matters is that body of work. काम कितना किया है, और जितना जल्दी कर लो उतना लोग. It's like a venture capitalist. How many startups have you sold? You sold 5 startups. Suddenly I'm like, okay, this guy knows how to do the entire value chain. He knows how to build a business model, gather funding, I'll get acquired, I'll get an exit in his case. I'm already safe. So वो घोड़ा पता है ना, फिर वो अच्छा घोड़ा है. तो I'm just saying जितना जल्दी आप घोड़ा बन जाओगे उतना आसान हो जाता है. It's not very difficult.